Morpheus, opium, and the god of dreams, Morpheus, go together hand in hand, like a mother and her child. The priests of Nepal are communicating with the ghosts. They are shouting to the skies. Good and bad demons are gone. I don't like the rumba, what you're dancing. That's why I went to talk to the priests. The problem is there, that you are walking through me like it would be nothing, like you would not understand it yourself. That's why the complaint is transmitted straight to the gods. Sometimes I'm saying something without thinking. I don't know why. I feel like a fool saying something without thinking. Oh boy, that is something. Why the shadow is following you like it would be glued on top of you, in spite of the darkness. It is chasing you. Why do you see in the mirror yourself put with another's face? Why? You're looking at the things with others' eyes, but you have also your own eyes. You're standing in front of the mirror, looking it like the picture would be unnatural. And then everything is pulverizing away. Somebody else is wiping it out. The quietness comes down like a cloth. Above all, the light escapes the shadow. Why? Because it is the other way around. Maybe it is that everything cannot be in precise order. It must be in disorder. To the human puzzle belongs the fact that always certain pieces are missing. You're staring at me like I would be mad. But I say, I'm not mad. You are. out of your mind. I'm just contemplating what is the shadow, what is the light. They follow each other. They go together, that's for sure. I know your name, but I don't tell it to you. No, no, no. You're just lost in your world. The clouds are there, like usual, like always. The first kisses we change behind the big stone. Your lips are tasting like honey, and your starry eyes shining all way home. The birds above us are watching. They are watching our first love, our youth. In the opera, she slept inside of the soap bubble. And that woman, that young woman, was gliding down. She saw the curtains of the theatre, but too late. The silk gown was between her legs, and the champagne was flowing like hell. She had tears in her eyes because the days were stopped. This time was so heavy to breathe. She tried to look towards the coming times, the future, if there would be something in distance, even one only friend. This time is hard, despite of that the pharmacy shelves are full of medicines. But on top of that, you can see only the generations' sad mistakes. This time is coming against you like a cloud of bees. There are too many, simply too many for one man. That little poem she tried to write down into his diary desperately. But suddenly it struck her that nothing is coming out. It was because I had a diamond ring in my pocket. Maybe everything went wrong because we together didn't find that talking tree. I was looking for it a long time, So, young woman, please tell me where it is, because I'm going to put an answer, a civilized answer, which is the same as the question. Do you understand me, friend? You recognize it of the sign. Stay out of the falling leaves, because that talking tree had so big presses that the leaves were falling because of their weight. This had been a wonderful day, starting from the morning. This could be that day I'm going to find that talking tree. You see it, just follow me. For once, for a short moment, I think that everything is succeeding. This line has been right. The rest is only utopia. So when that tree then starts talking, we have to understand what it all means. Nothing less or nothing more. My dear friend, forget about your diary. I ask you, follow me. My contemplation, my thinking. We are seeing everything from inside, not from outside. That's the truth, if there is the truth. A man. There was a man who sold his life and drowned into a deep river. Pennies were falling from the trees. They were crossing the picture. Getting up from the waters, he just wandered and started eating an apple. The years were hard. They were going slowly and fast. But everything was always the other way around. He got his knowledge from the childhood, when he was looking to the eyes of his mother, the sun, the flower fields, and the sheep on his mind. But then, in the end, he sold his life twice. And that unlucky man then moved to a lonely island, living with the seagulls. He was sitting in front of the open fire. It was easy to contemplate there and to talk to himself. He should only stare at the fire. He would only be on the cold wind there. And tried to be happy. The island helped him with the gulls, and he, the madman, had again been drinking all night long. In ecstasy he was. Then fell down into the simple bed with the mouth very, very dry. He was thirsty and had to find some water somewhere. The sea around was quite a mystery. It could not be solved at all. Over the sea there was a silver cloud talking to him. Stay calm, be quiet, everything is going to be fine. On the other hand, the biting wind was talking about the silly cloud. Don't believe it, it said. That's why the open fire was good for him. It was warming his front. It was warming his back. And he was sleeping away his drunkenness, that silly man.